Okay, so in this video, I am going to show you how you can create images like this one and like this one. And it's so fast, it only takes two characters for you to put into the keyboard and you will get going. This method works on MidJourney and it works on pretty much all Gen AI platforms. It's ultra fast, it's ultra powerful. So let's hop in and see how we can create an image like this. So the answer is we're going to use emojis, and that's it. Just pick two emojis. If you don't know how to do that, you can right-click in a text field of your in MidJourney or whichever AI platform you're using. If you're on a mobile phone, just click on the emoji button. In this one, I'm picking right-click and choose emojis, or you can Windows full stop if you're on Windows. I pick two. I've picked here in these examples just two emojis. I've kept it really, really simple for MidJourney to understand. I have gone for an animal and an object, so I chose things that are actually opposite of what you would expect the animal to do. Um, and that's how I got these really interesting images. In these specific examples, I've actually applied an art style, a mood board that I made in MidJourney, and I'll show you how to do that in future videos. Okay, so let's see in action. Here, I've picked in an avocado emoji with a celebratory emoji, and I got this. Got this celebrating avocado. Imagine if you tried to describe that with words. That'd be very, very difficult. Here, I've got a squid and a volcano. I was hoping to see some kind of erupting volcano and a squid, but I got completely different results from here, and they came out pretty cool. So I got this one. I'm not sure where the human came in, but again, with this technique of using emojis, you can get some very, very interesting results, results that you may not have expected in the first place. Um, I got this one with the the squid kind of creeping up on somebody whose car has crashed. I'm guessing it's on a mountainside. It even looks like it's on a mountain, so it did get the squid and some mountain around. And this one I completely love. It's got this abstract flying object, and the person in the foreground looking quite diminutive compared to the size of a squid in the background. Now, one thing that I found with this is you can swap the order around. So whereas in the previous three images I had the squid and then the volcano here, I've put it the other way around. I put the volcano emoji first and the squid second, and it produced slightly different results. Oh, I find it interesting that here it shaped the squid more like in a mountain shape than the previous when I had it the other way around. You can see some mountains in the background, a person in the foreground. Now, this again could be heavily influenced by my mood board, which I'll show you in an upcoming video if you like. Um, Here again, do you see how it's shaped a lot more like a mountain than it is shaped like a squid? And there's definitely elements of a mountain in there as well. And this one as well, it's raining quite heavily. Again, these things you can't really prompt for, but using emojis, you can very, very quickly get ideas for things. And I just really loved how these turned out. Um, so this time around, I've gone for a different sea animal as well, and a shush sign. So I wondered if it would shush itself, but what happened was it actually put some kind of owner, keeper, scientist, I'm not sure, studying and asking the animal to keep quiet. This one, I found brilliant. He's actually putting his finger up, shushing in this case, the lobster to keep quiet as well. Um, Here, this was one I really liked. I chose one of those green, like, how to say it politely, feeling ill faces or throwing up faces and a lion. Um, I wasn't expecting to get what I got. I got these crazy, crazy images out of MidJourney here. I mean, again, there's no way you could prompt that with words, but with emojis you can. Um, this one came out just as beautifully as the last one. Um, a lion, a feeling sick emoji, then a lion. I guess the lion is in some kind of pain. And this one, I don't really know how it managed to come up with the kind of like the abstract of the head of the lion. I guess in this case, it's probably a lioness. Um, away from everything else. So I thought, okay, why don't we switch the emojis around? Whereas the previous set had the feeling ill emoji followed by the line emoji. This time I put it the other way around. I put the lion emoji first, then the feeling ill emoji. And I got these results, like the lion, um, I guess in some kind of distress, in some kind of pain. But again, the way it's done that, and again, that is heavily influenced by the mood board, which I will show you in an upcoming video. Um, yeah, just incredible stuff. And I think this next one is actually one of my favorites. Um, Really an ill lion, if ever there was one. But then you can also do three emojis to get different results. Here I've gone for a panda, gone for a human, and a microscope. And these results were super interesting as well. I've got a scientist doing a science experiment with a very oversized. I mean, it's not. I wouldn't say it's a microscope in there. It looks like some kind of beaker and chemicals being mixed, but with a gigantic panda just watching quietly, not participating, kind of observing it. This next one, I've got the scientist in the front. Now, there's no microscope that I can see, but it's inferred science, and it's put science around with an absolute giant panda. Perhaps the panda is part of a science experiment in this case. Certainly looks like it's participating um, in the experiment. Now, this doesn't just work in MidJourney. I actually threw this into Recraft, and Recraft is one of my favorite AI tools. I can do videos on Recraft AI. If you'd like to see that, just let me know. Here, I put the panda and the watermelon. The style I used in Recraft is risograph, which I absolutely adore. Um, and it's done this absolutely beautiful image of a panda with a watermelon. It's kind of picked the colors that work with the watermelon. Here's another example of the panda and watermelon. I've set these as my mobile my mobile wallpapers because I like them so much. I swapped the animals around. Here's a monkey with a watermelon. And then I thought, well, let me try some other things, not just food items. So here I went for, well, I put the ogre emoji and some kind of, I don't know, germ or bacteria symbol, and it's got a Bigfoot, a Yeti, looking through a microscope at this bacteria. Again, very hard to prompt for if you try to do that with words and not with emojis. And then lastly, I did reran it, and again, it definitely thinks an ogre is a Yeti in Recraft. Well, anyway. So let me see what you come up with. Put some emojis. Try to keep it slightly family friendly if we can. Put some emojis as in the comments if you like this video, and I'll try to put them into a subsequent video and kind of see what we come up with. And if you've got any kind of Gen AI subscription, just put in a few emojis and see what you can. Okay, so until the next video, I hope you like this video. Please hit the like button. Please hit subscribe. This is a brand new channel. In fact, this is my first video that I'm recording on this channel. And I'd love for you to be part of a journey and put comments in. I'll try to make videos that you would like to see. Okay, thank you. Bye.